Okay, we're talking about given karmic relationships. So with given karmic relationships, you really have no right to ask anything other than that the being be what they are. And when you can start to appreciate God's play, appreciate nature, like people would come to me and I would see somebody who, if they were only, they would be, and I would so want, and the harder I tried, the more they resisted, because there was a place in me that was really, really pushing and not honoring the fact that they would like to be God if they could be, but they are in what they are, and they've got to come out at the rate they can come out. And part of that, in most relationships, is what's called giving license. If somebody comes to me, and I look and I see that they are caught in a left-handed swirligig, right? And what they really need is a right turning. And they come up to me and they say, can you recommend a book on Hatha Yoga? What I give them is a book on Hatha Yoga. I don't tell them to turn right, because it's none of my business. And this is a hard one, where you learn that compassion means leaving other people alone. It's a stinker. It is one of the hardest things I ever had to learn, to lay off other people, to allow the flowers to bloom the way they were. You know, you can look out and you can see pines and oaks and elms and maples, and you can say, gee, I love oaks. I think I'll try to make these pines into oaks and those elms into oaks, and everything would be prettier if everything were oaks. Right? But you don't do that in nature, but somehow with humans you seem to do that. You know, with nature, you're perfectly willing to allow that a short, scrubby one has its beauty, and a tall, sparse one has its beauty, and rainy days have their beauty, and sunny days have their beauty. But when you get to humans, you've got this model of this is what a, quote, healthy, adjusted human being is. Well, healthy and adjusted is nonsense, because the whole game of individual differences is what the richness of the dance of life is about. And adjusted to what? To the neurosis or psychosis of any society? I mean, I think we've transcended that idea of adjustment, which was the dominant theme of psychology 10 years ago. So no matter how bizarre another human being may be, they are being what they are being. And your job, now the question is, what happens when they get to you? Because they aren't how you'd like, and they get you furious, and they get you frustrated and angry and jealous and guilty, and you want to kill them, and you hate them and you want to get away from them. Now, let me make a distinction here between, because this is where a lot of confusion is, and rightfully so, between what are called given karma and acquired karma, karmic relationships.